Hey friends, this is Prasham from Mobipedia, and today we'll be doing the review of the Xiaomi Mi 3. To get started, we'll have the hardware walkthrough of the phone. On the hardware side, we have a Mi logo down here, a 13 megapixel camera over here with dual LED flash, and we have a kind of tag here that tells us that the SAR value is 1.7, and it also tells us the IMEI number. Up top, we have the 3.5mm headphone jack and the SIM card slot or tray, whatever you like to call it. On the left side of the phone we have absolutely nothing, it's all clean. On the right side we have the volume rockers over here, up and down. Then we have the lock and unlock button. They're quite pressy and are easy to press and access. The unlock button is at quite a good place and it is nice to feel. On the downside of the device we have the micro USB port for charging and data syncing, and the speaker grills that are laser drill speaker grills for the speakers, and the audio reception is quite good. We have a Mi logo, an earpiece, and a 2 megapixel front facing camera. Let's get into the software side. On the lock screen it does not have anything main. There are some tips and tricks on the lock screen also, which we'll be telling you about in our next tips and tricks videos that will be coming soon. Please stay tuned. On the lock screen we have to pull down for unlocking. We have to pull on the left side for getting into the dialer. We have to pull on the up side for getting into camera, and the right side for getting into messaging app. Let's just unlock the device and go to the home screen. As you must be knowing about the MIUI, there's no app drawer in this UI. There is just an iOS feel in this UI, and there is no app drawer. They are just all apps on the home screen and everything's just cluttered. I feel so, you may feel something differently. And the phone has a 5-inch display. Some say that it is Corning Gorilla Glass, some say it is tempered glass. I'm actually not sure if it's Corning Gorilla Glass or tempered glass. It has a 441 ppi, and I'd say its colors are quite good. The resolution and everything is also quite good, and you can't actually notice any pixelation on the screen whatsoever. On the other hand, this phone sometimes gets heated up due to some things like tethering or playing heavy games such as Asphalt 8 for about an hour that I did, and the phone did get heated up. I had used the Wi-Fi tethering and Asphalt 8 for 1 hour continuously on the phone, and the phone did get heated up quite a bit. If we go on the software side, it has a on the software side, yes, it has a 2.25 GHz quad-core processor, Snapdragon 800 processor coupled with 2 GB of RAM. The phone is quite fast and fluid and has no lags whatsoever. As we can just see the Asphalt 8, let's just have a quick gameplay of the game. I used to have a Moto G before this phone, and in Moto G I had to use the Asphalt 8 in medium graphic settings, because if I used the high graphic settings, then the Moto G would show lots and lots of lag, and that is pretty irritating sometimes because the lag in Moto G is pretty horrific. The car will stop moving and the game will pause like anything for about 15 minutes and then start again. But on this Xiaomi Mi 3, I'm using it on high graphic settings, and it's proving that it's actually pretty good. Let's have a game through. Oh yeah, and I also wanted to tell you guys that this phone is developed by Foxconn, the same company that is supposed to develop the hardware, that means the aluminium finish, for Apple. And I'd say the device is pretty beautiful and it's quite comfortable to use in hands. As you can see, the gameplay is pretty smooth and has no stutter or lag whatsoever. The display is pretty vibrant and the color reproduction is also quite good. Let me just bang my car somewhere and show you if I get that high resolution kind of thing. I just want to bang something. Yeah, let's just bang into this car coming. Yeah, as you can see, this screen breaking effect, you will not find it on the Moto G or other phones which are running Asphalt 8 on low graphic settings. On the other hand, this phone also has some other problems. For example, if we go into YouTube and we play one of our videos. We play the unboxing of this phone. Let's just view it for a second. Let's load. Yeah, as you can see, if I go into settings and see, it is on 360p right now. If you could see that, the phone is on 360p and it's okay. I have no problem with it. But if I again go into the graphics settings, it's still on 360p. But if I want to put it into 1080p or 720p, it will not change. I just press 720p and it went into 480p but did not go into 720p. If I choose 144 ppi, that will another thing that will not go. See, it has gone. It is still on 480p and is not going on 140p. This is another problem I face with this phone. Let's go into the dialer and see. The dialer is quite customizable. If we go into the themes and we go into category components, we can see that most things of this device is customizable. As you can see, the lock screen on the device is customizable, the lock screen style is customizable, the icon pack are customizable, the home screens are customizable, ringtones, notifications, alarm style, status bar, favorites tray, messaging, dial pad, boot animation, whatever it is. There are quite a lot of options which you can use to customize your phone. As you would be knowing that MIUI is one of the most customizable UIs after CyanogenMod. In the software side, and let's get to the camera performance of this phone. The camera performance on this phone is pretty good. It has a 13 megapixel camera with a f2.2 aperture and has a CMOS Sony sensor. I'd say that the phone has pretty good audio quality. It has touch to focus built in and has a lot of filters. If we can see the filters, it has a normal filter, an autumn filter, 1970s filter and a lot of other filters. If we go to the image quality is pretty good on this phone. The picture is not like pixelating or something, but it's pretty good, I'd say. If we go to other sides, the picture is pretty good, and I'd say the camera performance is good. If we go to the front facing camera, that is a 2 megapixel camera. As you can see, the front facing camera is a 2 megapixel camera and still has no lag whatsoever. If we go into the picture and see, okay, it just moved. Let's just focus on the camera and click a picture. Yeah, the picture has nothing, or it is not kind of blown up or blurred. It's sharp and its colors are still good, as we can see. Then on the software side, the phone is quite good. If you want to add an app drawer, you can directly download a Nova launcher or some other launcher. You can download it from the Play Store and you can get it working. We'll do a demo of it in our next video and we'll make sure that you guys watch it. And there's some more things, like in the music application, Xiaomi has provided us with a nice music application which I think is better than the Play Music application provided by normal Android. We also have that, and I'd say the Xiaomi Music application is better. I'm also using the Xiaomi messaging app over the Hangouts app, as I don't prefer Hangouts that much. In my Moto G, Hangouts was giving me some problems. It used to sign off sometimes and the messages won't be received by me, and I quite had some problems with it. On the lock screen, if we press the home button for a while, then the torch will be open on its own, and Xiaomi is quite thoughtful about the torch and features like that. If we go into the home screen, notification panel, then we can see the toggles are also customizable. You can change the way the toggles and the navigation or notification panel looks like. You can change absolutely everything that looks like it, and you can change how the way or what they display, as you would be knowing. Let's get into the settings and see what Android version it is running. As you can see, it is running Android 4.4.2 and it has MIUI 5. It has a 2.3 GHz quad-core processor, that is Snapdragon 800, and has a 2 gigs of RAM, and internal memory is about 16 gigs. If we go into storage, let's just find storage, we see that approximately 2.85 GBs are used by me in the storage, and approximately 13.39 GBs are user usable. This phone does not have a removable back panel, unlike the Moto G and other phones in this price segment. It does not have a removable battery and no removable back cover. The SIM is taken out by this tray. And another thing is that right now it's quite good, and I say that it's pretty awesome, and I'll say that this phone is one of the best phones in this price segment. If I tell you about the phone, it is one of the best phones I have seen in the 14,000 to 15,000 price segment. Xiaomi is also launching other phones in this price segment, and I say that they will be awesome. This Xiaomi phone is my choice. If I have 15,000 rupees, this is the phone that I'm going to buy. Not even once, but I'll buy this thrice or twice. Thank you for watching. Please do remember to like and subscribe. This is Prasham signing off from Mobipedia.